Right, so I'm going to have a little play with resin. I have never done anything with resin before, except some little things years ago, and that's it really. What I sort of thought about this morning was I wanted to make these little sort of things here like this. These are like plain. I cut them out with my laser cutter, yeah, and then they fit on the top. I'll have to show you how to do them in a minute. And then stick a butterfly in and put that on the top, and then fill that with resin. That's the sort of thing I want to do. Okay, so I've done a couple of them and covered them how I wanted them. Yeah, that was from the autumn kit. It's just stuff that was lying around, so that's why I've done that. And I've covered that one. I mean, I don't know whether these will work out how I want them to work out. I don't know. I'm not sure whether this is dry. Yeah, it says. And I just sort of cut out quite close. And then I'll use a bit of sandpaper or nail file. I always find if you decoupaging something, if you just sort of sand the edges, it really makes quite a good seal. Things don't lift so much. I used to do a lot of decoupage years ago like this, you know, and covering things and that. So then I would get my, well, could do with a new one actually. That's a little bit old. Yeah, once they oh there you are. Once they go a bit like that, they're not very good. And I just go around like this. And get that off. This is quite thick paper actually, and I also do these edges here like that, because white, that's okay because you just ink up. So yeah, it's dry enough. I was a bit worried it wasn't dry because I've just done this one. So yeah, I don't know, I just woke up this morning, I thought, oh, I'm going to play with resin today. It was one of them sort of days. I'm in between. I'm going to start my Christmas stuff this week, so but I need to put away a lot of what I've been doing here, so I had a few bits out, so I thought, oh, I'll play with them. And I've done some Christmas ready for some resin because I know I'll mix too much up, so I thought if I get a load of dangles ready. I've done these with postage stamps. I'm jumping again now. I'll show you them in a minute. Some of the postage stamps. I've also bought myself a little Dremel as well. I had one years ago, but it was like a cheap version and it actually broke. I actually tried to strip the staircase with it. So it blew up. Because they're only meant for, you know, hobby. Yes, and that was more industrial when I was doing that. And I'll tell you, I know when I bought it too. That was when I was pregnant with my son. I thought, oh, I'll buy a Dremel. Let's strip the staircase. And my husband went, why have you got that? I've got paint strippers. No, I want this. I don't think he's ever forgotten it. I think it lasted about a week. I blew it up. Oh dear. Okay. Cool, it's a little bit more difficult when it's oval shape, but that's all right. But you're just going to make sure they're nice and dry before you do this. Okay, and then finish off by going downwards from the top, yeah. Okay, yep, and then you just ink up. Okay. And then that is going to go on that one. Yeah, that was just a load of stamps I stuck on there. So I found my vintage ones, so that was, or old ones. They're worthless. I've got loads of these. I wouldn't use any good ones. I'm saying that, there might be some in there, you don't know. So I bought a job lot one day, and yeah, so that sort of will go in there, yeah, like so. Now most probably, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I might actually heat emboss this, the top, but I want that stuck on there and then filled with resin. So I'm going to stick everything down now, yeah. I'll show you a couple of other things before I go for my lunch, and then I'll make sure everything is dry. Yeah, I'm not sure whether I'm going to heat emboss that top or not. I don't know. Let's get that straight. Yeah, because I've done quite a, you know, a sort of bright background on that one. Dull butterfly. Not dull, but brownie. Just so that, you know, kind of really coloured one there with that behind. Yeah, and then a dull top. Whereas other ones I've done like a bright butterfly. Or so I'm going to stick these down. You don't need to, you could do these with rust paste or anything. You could paint them like I did the windows, where I will show you how I done the windows. I have cut them out this morning, so and I think, you know, they might look nice in the front of a journal. Don't know. I wanted to make them, so they really haven't got an idea of what I'm going to do with them, but I wanted to make them. And there's the other ones I've done. So, and I love this one. This is my favourite. I think that's going to look great. And then I've also got the centre bits from my windows, some squares and some oblongs from those, because I got like 4 of each of those, look. Okay, and I used some stamps and everything on those. I think they were called inches years ago. I think you could get sheets with inches on. I'll keep going over there a little bit. I don't know why I wanted to use resin. I just thought, God, I haven't used it, and I've got 2 lots. I know, apparently it's not very good for the environment, I've been told. So I won't be buying any more if that's the case, but I will use what I've got. And stick to my embossing, heat embossing. Okay, this is some of the stamps I've done. This is just the bits out of here. Okay, that I've still got the protection on this bit. Look, comes with masking tape on some of the wood, so just in case you get burn marks, but I actually don't mind the burn marks, to be honest. There we go. So I've got loads of those I've done, and these mainly stamps. Okay, these I would heat emboss. Yeah, I've done a butterfly one there. I think that's from one of these. From that one there, I think. It looks quite nice like that, doesn't it? But I want to put resin in them, see what happens. Yeah, so I've done a load of those up. And all I've done with those, these are the ones I'll do for Christmas. I'll drill a hole in the top with my Dremel. And again, I just stick it on, wait for it to dry properly. Okay, and then I will sand off. Like that, and then ink up around the edges. That's how I used to do dominoes, and that's how you do those ones. Yeah, and again, heat emboss those. I just got a couple more to do here. That was a stamp stuck on that one, which I thought was quite nice. So again, I'm just roughing up slightly higher on those, just so that it'll take that ink on that white border. Yeah, okay, and then dull all those down, and they look great. Heat embossed. Just got a bit there I missed. Okay, and I've got one from the kit that I'm going to use. There we go. I really want something else on there. Let me see if I can find something really small. Oh, I've got a bit of dust. Can't have that in there. You must brush them out, so that will show up in the resin. Let's give them a dust. And you've seen me do these before with heat embossing. Yeah, I just thought that in case I got a load of resin left, I got them ready to do. I'm going to put something else on that. It looks a bit dull. I know it changes when you oh, look, put heat embossing on it anyway. I'm not going to fit any of that in, am I? No, I'm going to have to come in handy for this. If not, you just cut something down. I might put a bit of that on there. Stand over those when they're dry. Yeah, and ink up as well a little bit just to blend them in. Do it gently because they're not dry. Okay, I don't know where my little number stamp might fit in there. I've got one here somewhere. Oh, have I got Tim Holtz's here? Not sure whether that fit in or not. No. No. Okay, here we go. Something. Again, when it's heat embossed, it'll look totally different. Always looks better. Okay. Right, I'm going to leave everything to dry now. I say the windows will be another video, how I rest those up. Okay, I mean, I've got these left I haven't done. That's not bad. So I think actually they'd be nice on the back of a journal, like as a dangle, that sort of thing, because they, you know, they're quite heavy, or maybe on like a mixed media piece, something like that. But they do come in handy, so I thought, no, I'm not going to waste them. I'll do them while I'm here, if you know what I mean. Do them all together. And they don't take long to heat emboss, you know, you get a rhythm going. Okay, leave them there for now. Okay, which one am I using? Right, this one. Okay, and it's 2 parts A, 1 part B. Okay, I tend to put it in my little bottles and then mix it in there, but it's I'm not very good at mixing these sort of things. I tend to get it everywhere. I think they could do with a little pouring thing on these things. Okay, so I'm going to go up to 20. That's 10. That should be up there. Okay. Right, hopefully I'll get it in. Just got to do it nice and gentle. Yeah, these bottles are, you know, uses this sort of thing, and then I will dispose of them. So that's that one. Okay. And then 10 of the other. I think this one's the hardener. Right, so look. Okay. Was it really messy, this sort of thing? Okay, I've got a little stirrer. Which you must stir it really well. Get them out of the way. Doing those, but I'm doing those. All right, let's get all that out of the way. Put that in the box. Okay. When you think you're done, you do it again. Okay, I haven't got a hole on this one yet, so I've got to cut a hole in that. Okay, and then you fill up. Just make sure it's nice and clean. Try, if you can, not to squeeze too hard, because that creates bubbles, and we don't want any bubbles. I've got a bit of fluff on the end. Okay, still there. Okay, do that one. You can do the same with the glossy accents, but it's quite expensive, glossy accents, I think, if you use it for things like this. I think the drying time is 24 hours, something like that. Okay. I'll get my tweezers. It's silly gloves, isn't it? I've got to wear gloves for this. Okay, I'm actually going to leave them on here so I can move them. Still going to have loads left, folks. Definitely, you know, need to be, of course, without saying really, a flat surface. All right. Oh gosh, I've got loads there. Right, I'm wondering if I can salvage these. Okay. So I'm just going to do a load more, I think, because I've got loads there. I've got, look, half left. So just put the top on that. Hopefully it doesn't harden up yet. Oh, unless I do some of those. I could do, actually. Just put a bit over those. Right, and that'll save me embossing them. I'll just get these out of the way. And I'll do just like a glaze over those. It might drip down, but you can just sand that off because it is wood, so. Yeah, I am concentrating, folks. Sorry, I struggle to speak when I concentrate. Yeah, I've got enough for do a couple of the more of the little ones. So I'll go ahead and do that, and I'll come back to you when they're all dry. Okay. Right, so they're all dry, and I'm absolutely loving them. That was a very easy way to do them, I must say. Some are more dome shaped than others, so that meant I must have put more in those, and I absolutely love it. I mean, these are only dinky, so okay, I'm really pleased with them all. These turned out fantastic. Well, I'll drill a hole in these, you say, later on. So look at that one. I'll bring them up in a minute, and these are the little ones I've done as well. These, I just love them so much. Yeah. Oh, and I did put a little bit, that there was a little bit left, so I just put it around there rather than heat emboss them, because I was going to heat emboss them after, and I wasn't sure what would happen with the resin or anything, so I thought, well, I'll just paint over them with a little bit that was left. All right, let's have a look, see if we can bring them up for you. Yeah, some of them are still not 100% dry. That's That's, well, 2 days actually, because I couldn't come in here yesterday. I had to take my cat to the vet. Okay. So, yeah, very pleased. I'll definitely be doing more of those. And they were really quick. So, I got loads ready for Christmas. And these, all these will be fine for Christmas too. Yeah, and the stamps, I'm really pleased with those. I mean, look at that one. You know, it's great. And that, well, that was that long one there. Lovely. Okay, well, I hope I take a nice picture of these. They're not going to be easy to photograph, I think, for Instagram or anything, but we shall see. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. And really, yeah, they're lovely. Yeah, these are all right. They're not tacky, but some are still a little bit tacky. So, okay. Oh, that was a stamp one as well. Look, sorry, I get quite excited. Those are stamps, and how cool do they turn out? So there, that was another. Was that stamp? Oops. Yep, that was another stamp. And the rest are from the kit. Oh, that was a stamp. Yeah, see how they look really good, don't they? Okay. Rightio. Well, thank you very much for watching then, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.